I'm going to create the Brookhaven for millionaires. And in our Brookhaven, the streets will be made of gold, money scattered throughout the city, and even a machine that gives free Robux. And, of course, to be able to modify Brookhaven, we'll have to come here to Roblox Studio. And the first thing I'm going to modify in Brookhaven will be the trees, because I want money to really grow on trees in our Brookhaven. I'll place these dollar trees here, fit them like this, and increase their size a bit. Now we just duplicate and place them on the other side like this too. But, of course, I won't modify the trees in the lobby. Instead, I'll scatter money trees throughout our Brookhaven. Boom! Now I can even smell the money. Well, I feel like trees made of money aren't enough to show how rich our Brookhaven is. That's why I'm going to make the streets of Brookhaven be made of gold. I'll also add a metallic texture here so that our gold looks more authentic. And as you can imagine, I'll have to do this all over Brookhaven too. After a long time, this is how our Brookhaven turned out with streets made of gold. Another thing I want to be made of gold is the Brookhaven art, so I'll select it and paint it golden. Besides that, I'll come here to the search tab and search for Robux, and I'll place this icon right up here. Let's just adjust it like this and increase its size quite a bit. Since we have various Robux items here on the side, I'll take the opportunity to choose these plant pots from our lobby, and I'll replace them with this egg made of Robux. Let's just increase its size quite a bit, and we just place these eggs exactly where the lobby pots are. That's what I like. Brookhaven full of Robux. And taking advantage of the fact that we're making these adjustments, I'll place a sign on top of this mountain, like in Hollywood, but made of money. Now back to the lobby. I'll remove this standard Brookhaven fountain, and in its place, I'll put this fountain that costs 999,000 Robux. And the worst part is that I'm not even joking. It's written right there. Let's just place this into the ground like this. And let's also dry up this excess water here. And now, further enhance our lobby, I'm going to select all these green squares here. And now I'm going to paint them all gold to better match our Brookhaven. And, okay, one thing that doesn't go well with our millionaire Brookhaven is basically this Brookhaven bank. That's because the Brookhaven bank is too small. Just look at this. Not to mention that on the top, there's only a tiny safe, and inside it, there's hardly any money. The best way to improve this Brookhaven bank is to create a new one. That's why I'm going to come to this plot and destroy this restaurant that no longer matches the high class of our Brookhaven. With the restaurant deleted, I'll place this bank here in its place. Obviously, some adjustments still need to be made in the front, and I'll also have to delete the Brookhaven Hotel since it's in the way. But look at the size of this bank. It will definitely be able to hold all the money from the millionaires in Brookhaven. Speaking of millionaires, our Brookhaven needs to have some mansions. First mansion I'm going to place is basically this one. Despite being small, it's quite luxurious. I'll just increase its size a bit, fit it back into this street. I'll also place this other small mansion here on the side, and fit it exactly in this location. The patch of grass that's left, I think I'll leave it here, since we're not going to use this part. I'll also place this mansion that is made just for girls. It even comes with a cute pink car. Speaking of cars, I think it's time to put some luxury cars here in our Brookhaven. And, of course, first rich person's car we think of is clearly a limousine. Luckily here in Roblox, we have several options, like white limousines and black limousines. Here, there are even those presidential limousines. Look at how cool this is. Man, just like the real one. But now I want other types of cars. And I'll start by putting this Cadillac because even though it's an old car, it's definitely a rich person's car. Another type of rich person's car is basically sports cars, like those that drift. Fortunately, here in Roblox, we have several options to put in Brookhaven. We have various types of cars like Ferraris, this super cool car, and even Mercedes. And just now, I noticed that there's even a mansion flying over there. How did it end up there? Man, well, I know that monster trucks aren't exactly rich people's cars, but look at this one. Man, it's like a mix of a Porsche and a monster truck, so it must be quite expensive. And last but not least, I'm going to add a Tesla to our Brookhaven, since technically it belongs to Elon Musk, and he's the richest man in the world. By the way, is there an Elon Musk in Roblox? Haha, man, there actually is, and he's perfect. Oh, there's another version of him here, and it's a skibbity toilet version. I find both of them equally amazing. Now, it's time for us to add some shops for our millionaires to spend some good money. First shop I'm going to add is Mr. Beast's Burger Joint, and I know it doesn't make much sense since Mr. Beast's Burger Joint gives out free burgers, but you get the idea. Next to this burger joint, I'm going to place an Apple Store. Of course, we need to make some adjustments here to make make it face forward. And now we just need to increase its size a bit because I want a big store to sell lots of iPhones in this city. Another expensive store is Gucci, and for those who don't know, Gucci is a famous brand for rich ladies. And since I didn't find another store to put next to it, I'll just put this luxurious house. Let's just place it facing forward and fit it into this plot here. And to avoid this place from being empty, I added some luxury cars and also placed a giant bag of Robux. Besides, I put a lot of gold around it as if there really was a lot of money in this city. And after all these configurations, there's one very important thing we haven't added to our millionaire haven. And that thing is basically Robux. But I'm not talking about just putting a little bit of Robux on our map. I mean putting this machine that promises to give free Robux to anyone who enters this square. But of course, a machine as amazing as this one can't be so ugly. That's why I'm going to decorate this machine a bit to make it look a little better. Putting this Robux magnet right on top and placing some Robux around the machine. This way, our infinite Robux machine looks much better. I'm also going to make a little market in Brookhaven more appealing to rich people. I'll use this Dominus made of Robux as if it were the sign for the shop. Additionally, I'll paint the Brookhaven market in green to make it look nicer. And inside here, I'll modify the items for sale, because I don't believe that rich people eat Doritos or frozen pizza. After a few more changes, this is how our store for millionaires to shop turned out. Now I just need to make a few more adjustments here in Brookhaven so we can test this game. Hey, I just entered the map, and there are already some subscribers ready to play the game with me. And man, if you want to play with me or participate in the videos, you can follow me on this profile that's on the screen. Basically, you just need to follow me on Roblox and I'll be playing the games, and you can join them too. But now let's analyze our map. Well, basically, as you can see, it really turned out much nicer than we thought. I really like this part of the lobby with lots of money, and there are many differences from the normal Brookhaven. To start, obviously, is that we can kick these eggs here. One thing I want to test is basically the cars here, because as you can see, there are several very fancy cars in this Brookhaven, and the subscriber already took this one, but I think it didn't work. Let me try. Oh, it does work. Look at that. But it's quite slow, isn't it? Well, it's a presidential car, so it doesn't need to run very fast. Okay, what happened? Man, what's happening? Someone is hacking me. Man, hello? Roblox? Someone is hacking me. Someone added 99 million Robux to my account. This doesn't make sense. Wait, I think it was this guy here. Does this thing really work? Okay, let's all go in here. And man, nothing is happening here. Well, I don't know if I still got Robux, but someone there got 200,000 in money. I don't think this was supposed to happen. Another thing I want to see is the Brookhaven market, since we changed it to be more of a millionaire thing. And well, coming in here, you can see that there are some different items, and someone even bought 2 Roblox gift cards here. So there are some unique items here. I got some Robux items, like these items that are purchased in Roblox games, you know. And man, I want to know what changes this. Oh, nothing. But at least we have several references here. I think this is from the sledgehammer. Hello? Well, whatever. Well, I added these cars without you seeing, because I wanted to put some surprises in Brookhaven too. And one thing I want to know is if these cars work. So, hello! It seems that the first car doesn't work. Let's go to this Hot Wheels car completely made of gold. And at least this car has something different here. Man, it even looks like a real car. Oh, now it's working fine. And man, how are we going to increase the speed of this car? From what I can see, it even has this thing up. Man, Rocket League, what is this? Man, go! And guys, my favorite spot on this map is basically this street here, because as you can see, it's super well decorated. There are several cars, lots of money. I even placed that giant chest there to make a cooler decoration. And now I want to see what it's like inside the shops and houses of this Brookhaven. Well, basically, in these 2 mansions, we have 3 super powerful cars, but we can test those later, because what we're going to do now is basically see what it's like inside this mansion. And actually, it's quite normal. This one would easily be one of the houses you'd find in regular Brookhaven, but this other house here is much bigger, so I'll enter it here. And okay, it's really a gigantic house. Man, there's a lot in here. There's even part of the other mansion that I accidentally placed here. Man, my bad. But they're really luxurious houses that rich people would definitely live in. Well, guys, this was the Millionaires Brookhaven that I created in this video, with various references to money, gold, and Robux. If you like this video, I'm sure you'll like the one on the screen. Thank you so much to everyone who watched the video until the end and left a like. Bye!